What was your relationship with Girardi like? We know he was a guy with his temperaments, and various players who played with the Yankees have said. Melky interrupts. It wasn't very good. No, it wasn't good. My father in baseball was Joe Torre. So you suffered the change from Torre to Girardi, they asked. Melky's response. Yeah, I did. For real. What was the difference between the two? Melky responds. Joe Torre gave me the opportunity and would tell me to just go out and play baseball. Sometimes he would tell me, hey, you're batting first or second. But listen, there was a time he put me to bat fifth, and he told me this in 2006 or 7, you know, when the big dogs were playing. A-Rod, Giambi, Jeter. And I'm batting fifth. In other words, you feel Joe Torre gave you more confidence, they asked. Melky responds. He would give me more confidence. One time I was batting eighth, and Jose Molina was batting ninth. On a 3-0 count, he gave me the green light. I was a little shocked and didn't swing. Actually, I did swing and missed. He calls me over after the at-bat and says, who's the manager here? I say, you are. He says, so if I give you the sign to hit on a 3-0 count, you hit. Later that season, the opportunity came up again. I was up 3-0 in the count. I look in the dugout, and he gives me the sign to hit, and I end up hitting a double. He calls me over after the at-bat and pulls me by the ear again and says, who's the manager? What did you just do? You hit a double, right? That's who you are. That was Joe Torre. He would give you confidence when playing. These things clearly stuck with you and made you a better ball player, the interviewer says. Melky responds, of course. Today's baseball players really need that. For example, I played with Bruce Bochy in Texas. He has 4 to 5 rookies playing a key role, and look at where they are, World Series champions. Bochy gave me a ton of confidence in San Francisco. Pablo Sandoval got hurt, and he called me to the office to ask if I could bat third. I told him I can bat anywhere. He said, you're going to be the third hitter now. Barry Bonds can walk through that door, and you're the 3 hitter. That month, I was the leader in hits, doubles, triples. I had 75 hits, but it's because he gave me the confidence. You gotta give confidence to the young kids. What did Girardi do that didn't give you any confidence? Melky responds, he just mistreated me, to be real. In what way? Melky responds, in everything. He mistreated me. Wouldn't play me, and I'm not here saying Brett Gardner is a bad player, but deep inside, I believed I was better. The interviewers interject. We all thought you were. Melky responds, so you understand. I would just be like, alright, cool, give it to Gardner. But the person who's gonna end up playing most of these games is me, and that's exactly how it went down. Ivan Nova was here and told us about how he had an incredible spring training, incredible numbers in the minors, and they still didn't put him in the rotation. He also had run-ins with Girardi. Melky responds, listen, there were times I would get on base and shout bad words directly at Girardi. Would anybody tell you to cut that out? They asked. Melky responds, you know, Cano would, Alex would, and I would just tell them, I have this inside of me and need to release it. Let me just play my baseball. I can just imagine you on base yelling at him. How about now? The interviewer says. Melky responds, oh yeah, man, I would curse at him. Do you think he knew it was directed at him? They asked. Melky replies, I don't know honestly, but he had Tony Pena next to him, so maybe Tony told him. The interviewers asked, and Tony Pena obviously understood, right? Did he ever put you to the side and tell you to calm down? Melky replies, nah, he didn't. Tony never really told me anything, because he knew the talent I had.